Is that a punk on my lawn? Oh, you're here to see my new Barry Bonds cards. Well, why didn't you just say something, man? Come on. All right, everybody, here we go. We will start with a combo card, two of the best of their era, perhaps the best of their era, and $12.50 already graded. I mean, that is such a sweet card, such an elegant card. Big fan of combo cards, but this is my first one that's not vintage. And I think this is just really sweet. Let's check out the back here. Of course, you can always pause if you want to read the back. Any of you guys know much about the bonds market, specifically power brokers? Power Brokers Refractor, $19.99 tops. Wow. Oh, wow. Is that a sweet and shiny card or what? Wow. All right, from there we move on to the 1999 tops, all tops Barry Bonds, mystery, finest refractor, and I tell you what, the colors on this are just phenomenal. $34.49. You know, when it comes to the low serial numbered, like say out of 50 refractors, those can get really, really spendy. But there's lots of refractors like this that don't cost that much. You know, again, $35 in a graded 9. And they're not that common. I mean, they're not rare, but, you know, there aren't that many graded. I think this is Pop 13 with 18 higher. And yeah, there's some out there that are ungraded as well. But to me, wow. To me, there's some real value there in some of these refractors that just there aren't that many graded. And, you know, just a really sweet price point, I think. Collector doesn't have to spend, you know, $500 or more to get a out of 50 refractor. They can get something like this. And I just think have a really, really nice card without having to spend a ton of money. And graded in a fine 9. I think these mystery refractors, you peeled them and then you'd see who you get. Maybe one of these three guys. So that's pretty cool. And then from there, got this 92 Topps Kids Barry Bonds, which I think is really cool and kind of reminds me a little bit of the 38 Gouty Heads Up, which I'm working on as well. Well, I'm not working on these cards, but the reason I picked this one up, I've got all of Barry Bonds' Tiffany cards from 1986 through 1991. And then I'm working on getting at least one refractor of Barry Bonds that I like from each year from 1993 through 2007 through his playing years. But I didn't know what to get for 1992. There's nothing really that scarce for 92, except maybe there's some autos or something. So I landed on this. My offer of $17 was accepted. And I just think this is a really cool card. I love it. And you've got the animated bat and ball down there. I think that's just really sweet. Cartoons on the back. I'm a huge fan of cartoons. Yeah, I just think Topps did a really nice job on this one. And so stoked to have that in my collection. And even though I'm revealing some Barry Bonds cards here, I thought, what the heck, let's kind of do a comparison here with the 92 Topps and a 38 Gouty Heads Up, in this case Jimmy Fox. So we got a couple of sluggers here. Might as well check out this Fox while we're here. Man, I love this set. Must confess, I'm a little bit jealous of my buddy Dylan because he's working on all the 24 with cartoons, Dylan Double D Vintage Baseball card, and I am too. And so I'm simultaneously jealous because he's been going by gangbusters picking these up, but I'm happy for him also. So I'm jealous and happy for him. And, hey, I'll get there someday. I've got 3 of these. I've got the Joe D, working my way kind of from the top down. I've got the Bob Feller and then the Jimmy Fox. I want to get the Hank Greenberg. I mean, I guess I could get some others, but I thought, well, if I can get the Greenberg next, then, after that, the other 20 should be much easier. So that's kind of my plan here. I tell you what, the Fox is monopolizing this Barry Bonds video. Now, this is another combo card, but in a little different way. It's a double-sided refractor, the 97 Topps Interleague Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Interleague matchups. I mean, in a minty green 9. Check out that National League logo with the eagle. Man, I love this card. $40. And it's like you're getting 2 cards, It's like 2 fronts to me. I mean, this is really sweet with the red, the big eagle. My first card with Mark McGwire. I mean, I love this side. I mean, who's to say? Is this the back? Who's to say which side's the back? Maybe it's this side. Maybe it's the other. I think sometimes they put Bonds on front, sometimes McGwire, on the front side of the PSA case. But, yeah, I really love both sides of this. Big fan of combo cards. Of course, I bought this for the Bonds, but it's pretty cool to have McGwire as well. Oh, that is so sweet. So sweet. All right, this just came in the mail yesterday. Won it at auction for $69.88. And wow. I mean, this blue refractor is just so sweet. Yeah, I tell you what, there's so many, we can get on Topps and fair enough with some of the designs, but, there's also so many times when they just do a spectacular job. And I think this is one of those times. I mean, that is just such an elegant, beautiful card with that deep blue and the refractor. Refraction going on, and then let's look at the back. I love the red on the back as well. Number 236 out of 299, so not so easy to come by. I mean, sure, I'd love to have some of the, really low serial numbered. And, maybe I'll end up getting a few. We'll see as time goes on. Obviously, there's other things I collect as well. And my goal is just to get at least one refractor from each year for Barry Bonds, at least one that I like. But I'm super stoked to snarf up things like this too, where $2.99, that's a pretty low number. And, this is such a beautiful card. To me, this is such a beautiful card. All right, we're coming to the grand finale. I cannot believe I own this card. I've got 95, 93, 94, 95 finest Barry Bonds refractors. I'm blessed to have all 3 of his 96 finest Barry Bonds refractors. And this is my first 97 finest Barry Bonds refractor, and it is a stunner. I mean, that's an understatement. I mean, to me, this card is just, I am so stoked to have this. This is just the definition of glorious. Like, what's going on? Are we talking lightning, gold in the sky? That blue is just so So amazing. This is a card I have wanted, and they don't come up that often. Back's got some shine to it as well. This is card number 175 in the set, but card number 29 in the power theme. And it's the quote-unquote rare gold refractor. I don't think there are that many of these. They seldom come up. This one came up. The guy who I bought this from via eBay, he actually picked it up at a buy it now on eBay at just a steal of a price, which was just insane. And I think it was like $140 or something, which is way below market, way below. So I offered him like double what he paid, and he auto rejected my offer, which I don't blame him because it was, ridiculously underpriced. And he had this at $1,000 or $999. And so, I was like, hey, what do you want for that? I'm like, yeah, I don't mind if you make a profit off me because, he got this way under market. A raw one sold not that long ago for $475. So I got this for $500. And then we went on vacation. He said he shipped it on Friday, but he didn't actually ship it till Tuesday. I don't really care for it when sellers put in, that it's been shipped, but it really hasn't been shipped. And so we were going on vacation, had to go through authenticity guarantee, and so I just missed it. I just missed the delivery because we had to go to the airport. It could have came before I had to go to the airport, but it didn't. So I was like, oh man. But hey, that's okay. But, I'll complain because my fellow collectors, they know, they get it. And then we get back. We spent a week in Park City, Utah, did some hiking and stuff with some relatives, had a really good time. And we get back, and I just missed the post office. So I couldn't pick it up, so I had to wait till this morning. But I tell you what, it is worth it. By the way, I think this thing is like way off center to the right. If you'll kind of notice the etching there, way off center. But you know what? That's what made it an 8. That doesn't bother me a bit because, there's a little... I know some of you aren't into over-inspecting cards, but it's got a little factory indentation right about there at the end of my thumb. But you know what? Neither of those things bothers me a bit. To me, this might as well be a Gem Mint 10. Any off-center just for this card. For some cards, yeah, that would bug me. But for this card, I think it's just fantastic. I couldn't be happier with this. I am so stoked. So stoked. Let me show you the back. Not sure I showed you the back. Oh, yeah, I did. What the heck? We've been spending a lot of time on this card. So I guess it's about time for an outro here. I'm blessed. I'm stoked. While I'm talking to you, I'm still looking. Still looking at my new power refractor. My gold power refractor of Barry Bonds. Wow. Yeah. Get yourself one of these. Not necessarily Barry Bonds, but a 1997 finest power refractor of somebody you like. Oh yeah, you need one of these. You know it. Thank you everyone for sharing in my joy. I'm super stoked. Not just about these cards. These cards are nice for sure. I'm blessed to have them, but just about life in general. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the vintage sanctuary. Take care, my friends.